How's it going, everyone? Let's see if I can get the application audio to work here. Ah, that would be why. There we go. There we go. Now we won't have a double audio. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Mental Wellness Friday. I'm sorry for the delay. I have spent all day trying to find my keys so that I don't have to pay a $75 fee to unlock my storage, and that hasn't been going very well, unfortunately. So I may be out on $75 today. And on top of that, I've been dealing with updates because my VR wasn't working, which was blocking my virtual desktop, which my virtual desktop needed an update, which my VR headset needed an update. So, I was having a bit of a handshake issue. But I figured out the lag issue, which had to deal with my headset being on 2.5G and not the 5G connection. So I should be all crystal clear for you. You should be able to hear me okay now. And I shouldn't be, glitching like I did last week. Alright, so hello, Jargy Roo. Hello, Creative Martin. We're just on YouTube tonight. So we're just on youtube.com/Furry Yoga. You hope you can learn to deal with anxiety and overthinking tonight. Well, we could definitely help with that. Or I could definitely help with that. So, just let me know what's your struggles. What's going on with your anxiety? What are you having hard times coping with? And I can help you out. And same with you, Jargy, if you have any questions or stuff, whether it's life, whether it's motivation, whether it's mental health, whether you want something about the program, or you just want to ask something personal. That's kind of what these are. Good. I'm glad you guys are hearing me clear. Again, I like to do these at least once a week, every Friday, for at least an hour. We'll go as long as we can here. So yeah, if, the field is open for questions for any of you. Again, if it's just motivation, if it's a life question, mental health, anything to do with the program, or just a personal question, you can always ask. I'm an open book for everything, guys. So that's what we do here. And of course, the stream is sponsored by Nico's Artifacts and Innovations. Go check them out at etsy.com/shop/Nico's Artifacts. You overthink a lot with social and world problems. Now, world problems, that's something that we all deal with. And there are ways you can cope with that. I tend to stay away from the news a lot because I don't like to bog myself down with negative energy. And it just seems like the world is very negative lately. So I try not to be consumed by that. And I stick away from politics and news channels due to that. Now, when it comes to... I'm making sure my phone wasn't going off. Now, when it comes to your social problems, what's going on with your social life? Let me help you. And while I do that, I'm going to check this. Alright. I'm going to close that. But again, how's it going, everyone? This is what we do every single Friday. Once a week. Now, your friends, or your loved ones, or just everyone in general? Now, who are you finding giving you the cold shoulder? And, how exactly are they giving you the cold shoulder? Let's break this down. Well, are you finding yourself engaging or trying to engage in group chats, or are you waiting for someone to engage with you? Jagiru, I deal with PTSD anxiety every single day. Today especially, because losing my keys and having to deal with potentially having to break my lock, which isn't as simple as me just going and breaking my lock like it should be. I have to do it through the company that has my storage unit, so I've been dealing with anxiety and stress on that all day. The best way I could say to deal with the anxieties is take some time for yourself. Whether that's a video game, whether you're reading a book, watching a movie. I find it really important to take some time for yourself and self-love. Yeah, it's a breathing exercises, go for a walk. Do things that you enjoy. I feel a lot of us don't take enough time for ourselves. We're always on the go, go, go. And there's moments where you gotta just sit back for a little bit. Even if it's for an hour. Do something for you, Jaggy. Well, Martin, the way to engage is to engage yourself. And whether that's through something of a common interest, just try even saying a simple hey. I know a lot of us get those social anxieties to make that first move, that first interaction, but you'll find the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll get with it, and the more people will engage with you. Try to find some common ground in the group chats that you are in. Meditation, especially. Yeah, just hobbies in general. Just do something that you love. For me, I like to unwind with a game, even if it's for an hour or so. That's usually my happy space. Yoga is another happy space that I have, that I get to engage with you guys 3 days a week. And wrestling. Wrestling is another happy space. So just do things that you love, even for an hour. Just set some time for yourself, at least throughout the day, and just do something for you. I need to play this more. I need to, we need to do some Furry Yoga hangouts on VR or something. I gotta get my group going on here. We're supposed to have something called the Floofy Goobers on here. And we're supposed to be doing dances and stuff, but I haven't been able to get the level finished because there's a lot of technical problems that it's dealing with. But I think I'm just going to simplify it just to get it out the door. Because me and Candy Wolf and a few others wanted to DJ for you guys. Wanted to do some parties and hang out with you. So, I want to get the Furry Yoga VRs going a lot more. I want to get trackers too, so we don't have to use controllers all the time. Be nice to get a Meta Quest 3 or that new Steam VR headset whenever it comes out. Well, those are ways that you can do it. It's good that you're kind of distancing yourself. I mean, social media can be pretty toxic. I tend to block or remove people who are toxic, even if they're friends or family, and it's just because I just don't want that energy around me. And I tend to follow people that are very like-minded, so I don't really get much toxicity in my communities or in the communities that I'm in. I mean, wrestling once in a while I see it, but I find you can't really escape toxicity. You just find ways around it. It seems like that way is working out for you, so good for you, Juggy. I barely go on socials. The only time I post socials is when I'm posting stuff, whether it's for this or my other ventures. I don't really take social media seriously anymore. I don't really use it. Not my thing. I do need to do more TikToks and YouTube though. Which is in the plans. Hey, that helps too. Being around like-minded individuals. That I know that's helped for me. I've cut a lot of people out of my circle over the years. Like, I got furry friends. I got non-furry friends. Pretty much all my hometown friends that I live around right now are not furries. They respect what I do, though. They actually love what I do. Curious about what I do. They've asked me lots of questions. Just hang out with like-minded people. They don't have to be furry. Find so many people just like, especially in our fandom, like segregate themselves by just keeping themselves around furry people. Yeah, have some normal friends too, you know. Gotta have that balance. I just been busy. Like, I've been straight up like swamped. I haven't been able to do any content. I have a good 7 videos in the back burner that I've shot a while ago, and I just haven't had the time to edit them and release them. So, like, I got a lot of stuff coming. It's just, I need the time. The toxicity of a city, I love System of the Down. No, on the world, beyond the soda. Somewhere in the sacred toxicity. You got that in my head now. I'm gonna have to listen to that later. Do-do-do-do-do. Dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. 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 Wake up! Brush your teeth, put on your makeup! Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? Trying to create a new fable. You wanted to. Yeah, Jargy, I listened to a lot of System of the Down when I was a teenager. I'm now an old bunny. I turned 34 this year. And I know some people tell me shut up and I'm not old, but you know what? When you're over 30, you are mid-age. That is old. You wanted to. Do 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 do. Ha 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 ha. I'm old too. Well, we can be old together. So I think next week, guys, for Mental Wellness Friday, I'm going to open up this world. And I'm also going to open up the Discord voice channel. for anyone who wants to jump on for a few minutes, talk to me directly, and I can field out questions. So anyone who wants to do that, you need to join our Discord. We're going to start doing that on Mental Wellness Friday. So I'm going to join on the Discord and we're going to answer questions voice channel. Jargy, I can do you one better, okay? I have 8 tracks. I have RCA and Laserdisc. And I have 1 or 2 Betamax VHSs as well. My first system was original Nintendo, like an NES. I got to play the Atari afterwards, Atari 2600. One of my first computers was a Windows 98 computer. I got to play a Commodore once. Can you stop, cat? Stop. God. Always yapping when I'm on stream. Oh, Windows 95. I got to play the Windows 95 as well. My home computer was a really crappy Windows Me computer from HP. Windows XP was a godsend. Yeah, I grew up with all that, man. I still have my discs over here. I still have all my physical discs, like my install discs for those operating systems. I didn't get rid of them, even the Windows Me disk, which is the worst operating system of all time. Shoutouts to all the kids and young bunnies like me that had to grow up with Windows Me. It was a terrible era. Like, you think Windows Vista was bad? Try Windows Me. Millennial Edition. It's terrible. Disney Interactives like Treasure Planet and Toy Story. I have all those too. I also have those cereal box games that you get from Hasbro. So like Monopoly Tycoon. I still have all those. Never got rid of them. I loved those games. That is my childhood. Ha, Freddy Fish. Mathematics for kids. Cross Country Canada, Cross Country USA. These games are all free now. You can play them on emulation websites. That's the beauty now. You can actually like play a lot of the things that I grew up with on just straight up emulation sites now. No problem. We're not going to be too much longer, Creative Martin, but I appreciate you joining. And I'm happy that I was able to help you in any way I could. Oh, I still have all of them, Jargy. They're literally like right next to me. Do do do. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Where were they?
In with one of the bags that you brought back from the storage unit. The video game bag.
What? God damn it. Alright.
The one I told you to check today.
I did, and I didn't find them in there. Oh my god.
In the bottom of the bag.
Well, I found my keys, y'all.
Well, no, Mom found it.
Yes, my mom found my keys. So, god damn it. Well, that's one thing. That saves me $75. Hell yeah. Alright, great, Martin. We'll see you later. We're probably gonna wrap this up, because I know it's only been 30 minutes, but, it's been a busy weekend, y'all. I got a really busy week. Tomorrow we do have a session, which is going to be either in the afternoon or early evening, around 6 p.m. Keys acquired. Hell yeah. So, with that, I want to say thank you. First of all, both of you for joining me. I want to get these more regular thing, make them more interactive. Next week, I'm hoping to have the Furry Yoga store launched, so we can get that all figured out. And yeah, after that, we're going to figure things out. And Jargy, you're going to get a lot of stuff in your package than you ordered. I'm so sorry, my friend. That's taking forever. Furry Yoga Plus, I'm going to try to get launched next week. I got to meet up with Mutzi. We got to do some cooking together. Okay, y'all. But as always, you stay floofy. You stay fuzzy. You eat your carrots because, you know, they're good for you. And, be good to each other. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry that it was so late. We're gonna get these on schedule. Same with next week and the schedule in general. So, I promise. It was nice talking to you too, Jargy. I hope you can join us again next Friday for these. So, I like to make these more a regular thing. So, but y'all take care. You stay floofy, eat your carrots, be good to each other. I may see you later. I may be streaming later on Twitch. So, if I don't see you tonight, I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful night, everyone.